Good morning, guys. What I have to show you today is the Vosker 200. It's the self-sufficient, chargeable piece of equipment. So it's a camera, it's a CCTV camera with a PIR on the bottom of the unit. Like you see here, this looks like a kind of from the Batman movie piece of equipment, really kind of military look, really kind of strong and powerful. As you see here, the lenses are on the top, the PIR on the bottom. What it can do, it can work fully standalone with no power whatsoever. However, it has its own built-in battery, 4000 milliamps. If you like to use just that battery and a solar panel, that's grand, but you need to make sure that will be enough sun to actually power and charge the battery during the daytime. Of course, it also has the built-in backpack battery at the back of the unit. I would like to show you here, and there's a small button. Here you go. The backpack, you can fit up to 8 batteries, AA batteries, and you can have that as a spare battery for this unit. So it makes it more kind of reliable in the environment where there might be too much shade, it might not be enough light to actually charge the built-in hidden battery. Also has a 12 volts DC, and I do recommend to charge this unit 48 hours before you actually turn it on, because the battery might be flat when you get that. So make sure you charge that with that 12 volts. Is a USB. It's a 12 volts jack, but no, you can power this up of the USB 5 volts as well, and they'll slowly charge this unit. Of course, it's the IP65 rated, so any weather conditions out there, there will be no harm to this unit. Of course, has been tested, obviously, and the worst kind of conditions I can imagine. The company who actually manufactured them, it's a Canadian company, so imagine the winter in Canada. They obviously have the much worse winters than we have it here. It will definitely work in that kind of environment. So Ireland and a bit of rain, it won't do any harm to this camera. Has the 2 mounts, one at the top, one on the bottom, so you can mount it. With the box, with the camera, what you're gonna get is the actual mounting arm that you can screw it into the tree if you like. And it has this thread here, so you can screw it in on the bottom or at the back. Also, there's a mounting strap, so you can put that on and strap it to the pole if you like. There's the SD card, 8 gigabytes. You can have up to 32 gigabytes on this unit, and some quick start guide. And the guide and the setup, it's really straightforward. It's really step by step. We're going to show you there in a second. The only thing you need to do is download the app on your phone from the Vosker website, or you can just type it in on the Google Play or App Store, Vosker, and it will show you the free app. So that's what is free. Any other features, because it has a built-in SIM card, it's a pre-activated SIM card, and you need to pay for a subscription. I will show you a few options later on as well. So once you have it connected, once you have it powered up, battery charged, you can use this unit, and you can put it anywhere where you have the cell phone coverage. Like you see, there's an antenna on the right hand side. You can have them anywhere in Ireland, no problem. How you use that unit? So you can actually open up. There's a latch on the side. You can open up. It has the LCD built in. There's a power button, so you can just switch that on, and that will brings up the page for you, the menu page with a few options. And the options are really simple. It's really user friendly. You can go up and down, back and forward with the OK button on the back. So we need to insert the memory card, so we're just gonna put that memory card on the side of it. Here you go. So now once the SD card is in, you have a few options. You can go through the start camera, detection test, view, and settings. In the settings, we're going to go back to that settings because you have the same settings via app on the phone, so you can still see and change all the settings, amend all the settings via app on the phone, but also via the web browser. They have the web client that will allow you to log into each one of your devices. So if you have multiple devices associated with your account, it will allow you to change every single one of them. So what you can change is the photo, time-lapse, video, wireless, so you can tell you what's the signal strength, how often the snapshots of this unit will be sent to your server. Of course, there's the GPS as well. You can turn it on as well, so that will be embedded into the picture and show you actually the app on the phone, and the same as the web browser. You have a few options there to show you. Once you have this unit installed and on the tree or anywhere else on the pole in the middle of nowhere, you can test the view of this camera. So you can go to the detection test. So you can click the OK button, and that will actually show you the view of the camera. So where is the pointing at? So we can make sure the camera is pointing in the right direction. The PIR coverage for this camera is about 30 meters. So you just need to make sure you have the camera installed with a nice wide view of the area you like to monitor. Also, you have the start camera, so that will be the last thing you're going to click on before you close the latch here. When you click the start camera, it will count down 30 seconds, so you have 30 seconds to kind of lock it down, lift the site, and then just start recording straight away. View, it's the view of the files on your SD card. So if you like, you can do the playback, have a look on the snapshot of every snapshot been taken in a nice quality, because the one you have on the app would be just like a substream, I would say. It's a low resolution, so you use less data, so you don't have to download. And it depends on your subscription, you might have different options how many of this HD pictures you can download via the app, but I'll show you that in a second. So once we go back to the main menu, we're just going to start up our camera, click OK, and we're going to start with the photo or time lapse or video, or photo and time lapse if you like. I'm just going to start with a photo and close it up. It has 30 seconds. I don't know if you notice there's a 30 seconds counted down, so I have 30 seconds to close it down and put it on the tree, or if that is already on the tree and on the ladder, you just close it up. What else do you have there? So I'd like to show you the website, and then I'm gonna move on to the phone app. So let me move on to the website. This is the website. It's just the web app, vosker.com. You just need to log in. You just register with your email address. You create a password, simple as any other manufacturer would do, to register on the website. Once you register on the website, you need to scan the QR code. Actually, yes, the QR code, it's actually in the menu of the unit, and also it's at the back under the all the batteries that you put in. There's a scan QR code there at the back of it, so you just need to scan the QR code either at the back of the unit or at the in the menu of the unit itself, in order to connect that to your app. So once we have this connected, like you see here, you have few devices available, the status of the coverage as well. So I can just click one of them and go back and select the different module here, different camera if I like. So there's an example of snapshots been taken just like last night, just the front of my house. So this is the lower quality video, the picture, just so it will actually show you what is going on, what has been triggered, and if there was any intruder been detected. Every single one of them can also be downloaded, so you can see on the top of the page there's a HD, so you can download this photo, and you can have 40 photos downloaded in this subscription. You have the first month for free with the Elite subscription, so you have all the 40 photos to be downloaded via the app on the phone or via the web browser directly to your PC. So it will show you what type of the subscription you have on the right hand side top corner. You can select different files, multiple files if you like as well. That will take a snapshot of every kind of motion been detected. You can also schedule when this device is actually gonna trigger in what time frame. So you can imagine that you have the camera set for like only in the nighttime or only a certain time in the day. It will only pick up that motion and start taking snapshot in that time period. If you like to check the status of the camera, you can see, you know, what is the level of the battery has been charged or not. It's only showing you the backpack battery, if they're charged or not the actual built-in battery. The built-in battery, it's a 4000 milliamps, like I said before, but it won't show you actually what is the status of this battery, but it will show you the backpack. So in this case, like the backpack is not even there. The battery is fully flat, but you still have the built-in, so it still will charge with, like you see, 84% of the solar charge. It's covered, and it would be enough to have like about 50% to make that camera kind of self-sufficient, just to make sure it's powered enough. The camera, like I said, is IP65. It can be used outdoor or indoor. If you like to have it indoor, you can always power up with a 12 volts DC as well. Also, we're going to show you the SD card, how much of the SD card has been used, the temperature, the environment temperature, the current firmware of this device as well. So you see there's a simple page where you can navigate. It's really straightforward. So the most important for you will be the gallery, and that will show you all the detections, all the snapshots been taken. If you like to look at the plans and what actually is available, so like I say here, for the first month you have the Elite subscription for free. That will give you 40 HD photos per month. Of course, you can go ahead with the free. Just activate the SIM card. And you have the 100 photos, but it wouldn't be in the HD quality. There would be just those snapshots been taken. So if you like to have the download the video of the high quality picture, you're gonna have to take out the SD card if you go ahead with the free subscription. 48 hours history only, so no activations fees or anything like that. The card is pre-activated, so this is what you get and for what price. These prices are in dollars, like you see here. The few different options you can choose from. If you like to see the camera on the app on the phone, so let me show you there now. The actual camera, it's a 2 megapixel camera. So once you have this camera up on and it's taking snapshots, like I said, the HD quality, it's the 2 megapixel for the camera, video and picture taken as a snapshot. There you go. So I'm back on my account. So again, you can compare the prices here and what is available. Like you see here, standard photos for free, it's only 100. Unlimited for Elite type of the subscription. HD photos, it's you can't download any HD photos remotely if you have a free subscription. So that's the downside of it. But like I said, for the 10 only a month or even 20, you get much more. So let me see the status of the camera. So you can see here, this is the status of the camera on my side here. So the battery level, SD card, and the signal strength, also all the version and all the data I showed you before in the web browser, it's also here available. Also, you can amend all the settings of your device. So you can go with the basic and change what type of the events are going to be triggering your video or photo when taken. So you have the photo, time-lapse, video, or hybrid, so it'll be both listed above. This is really cool. Delay, so it'll be a 10-second delay. Multi-shots, so it will take 2-3 shots or just one if you like. Sensitivity, so you can change the sensitivity level of the PIR and change the camera name as well. The cellular setup, it's how often the data will be transferred. So in the case if you like to have just it be transferred once a day, it will use that. If you're going to go with each connection, it will continuously keep sending the data, and that will going to use more data and more battery. I would recommend to maybe just go ahead once a day, and one time a day it will send all information at once, so it will use less of the battery for you. Advanced options, so you can change the day format. So obviously in here we're going to change to days, months and years, and then you can get the 12 hours, the temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit if you like, and night mode, so you can boost the IR slightly, so it will show the picture a little bit better during the nighttime. Reduce the blur reduction, so make it pictures less blurry, more sharp. And the battery type, what type of the battery, how you charge in your device, you can choose here as well. The same as the schedule. In the schedule you can choose, all right, my device is going to only trigger from that time to that time frame. And so exactly for each day of the week you can have a different schedule, different time frame. So you can have it only for the weekends if you like, or during the whole week if that's your holiday home or something, or the warehouse, just to have it enabled for the weekends only. So you have, you can enable that schedule for that. And the gallery, you can also view the gallery, the same gallery I could see on the web browser. In the web browser, I could see it here as well. It will show you, the human detections or vehicle detections. If you click on the top of the page, it will actually narrow down the search, and it actually will show you who has been detected there walking by. So that will show you all the results. It's the analytics, which I believe they're happening within the server itself, and then filter them off. Like you see here, the HD picture, every single one of them can be downloaded in a HD quality if you have the subscription for that. So in the case if I like to get that picture, and just click download, and I can just download this picture to my phone, just like that. So that's it, and this picture has been requested and will be downloaded to my app on the phone, the same as it could be downloaded on your web app. So like you see, it's really straightforward piece of equipment. Once you're registered, you have this device installed on site. You don't have to go back again unless you have the free subscription or there's not enough sunlight to actually power this camera, power the batteries in the camera. So that might be the only thing. Also, you have the great support, you have the live support, you have some videos on the YouTube as well that will show you how to set it up. You can watch them, of course, as well, the FAQ, and so you can ask the questions and the common questions as well. So it's all there. It's really nice, cool piece of equipment. If you ever look at anything like that, I don't know if we have anything in our range. I don't think so. This is the only one at the moment. That will be a fully self-sufficient, really user-friendly piece of equipment that you're going to use. You're just going to put that once on site and forget about it, because you don't have to go back again, because it's going to, recycle itself, it kind of recharge itself. If the battery is flat and there will be not enough sun to power the battery, and you don't have the backpack, the camera is going to switch off. It will turn off basically itself, but it won't lose any settings. Once the battery is going to charge back again, it will turn on the camera automatically. So in a case if, I know, for some reason, the place it's really in the shade and for a couple of days, and it wasn't able to power this up at the day when there's enough sun, it might charge them back again, and it will turn the device back again for you as well. Fortunately, there's no live view, and so you cannot see the live stream of this camera just yet, I would say, but it's still, good enough for what you need. You don't need to have any wires. You just put it on the tree, hidden somewhere, and that will do enough for you. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you have questions regarding the price, you know who to contact. Our sales guys are waiting for you. So thank you very much, and see you next time. Take care. Bye.